Everyone, it's the Final Round, and my name is Jordan, and there are some lines out right now. I'm doing the best I can with the lines that I have available, hoping to get some of these lines out to you so we can beat some bumps overnight and help people with their research. There is one game that I think has great blowout potential, and that's the Pacers and the Blazers. Blazers will be on a back-to-back, and the Pacers have been on just another level offensively. And also, I will be picking from the Wizards and the Pistons. Both of these teams are not good. Hopefully, this isn't a blowout. Both teams have 4 wins combined. So we should get a competitive game in theory with the Pistons and the Wizards. But you will see images that come up on the screen. Those will be from a data app called Outlier. There will be a link in the description that'll give you a 7-day free trial for Outlier. So this episode will be powered by Outlier. And these picks are going to be a little bit more in-depth and detailed than I usually do. But the first pick is going to be Tyus Jones over 11.5 points. He's gone over this mark 4 at the last 6 games. The last game, he didn't do much. It was a blowout against the Hawks. The Hawks actually give up the 4th least points to the point guard position. And his other couple misses recently were against the Knicks, who give up the 7th least points, and then the Raptors, who give up the 6th least points. So now he's here going up against Detroit, who have taken the throne for giving up the most points to the point guard position. So even in those Knicks and Raptors matchups, he came pretty close to this 11.5 mark. So with a much better matchup than he's seen recently, he should be able to go over this points mark. And sticking with this game, I'm going with Kuzma under 30.5 points plus rebounds. This is just for the people who love unders and they're always asking for them. So I know Jordan Poole is questionable and Corey Kispert is going to take his place. If you feel like that's going to give Kuzma more shots, you can think again. Last game that Jordan Poole was out, Kispert came into the starting lineup and he took the most shots. He took 14 of them. Kuzma got 10 of them before they got blown out. So Kispert, he's going to look to pass the ball a lot less than Jordan Poole is. So if Jordan Poole is out, Kispert's probably going to take a lot more shots, and Kuzma isn't going to see the ball as much, just the way it's going to work out. But Kuzma's gone under this mark in 7 out of the last 10 games. 2 of the times he's gone over was against Charlotte. And Charlotte's giving up the most points to the power forward position. And then the other time he went over, he was playing against Toronto, and they give up the 12th most points to the power forward position. So now he's up here going up against Detroit, who have some pretty good big men, and they're pretty good defensively down low. They give up the 6th least points to the power forward position, and then the 8th least rebounds. They have a lot of good rebounders down low. So it's going to be a tough matchup there for points and rebounds for Kuzma. So I like him under 30.5 points plus rebounds. And if you could, please like the video. And if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. If you have a little bit of extra time, could you leave a comment for the algorithm? You can say anything, leave an emoji. It doesn't matter. It just tells YouTube to get that video out there for more people to see. And thank you to the people who do comment. And this next pick, I'm sticking with this game, going on the other side of things. His lines are not out yet, but I really like this play. It's going to be Jalen Duren over points and rebounds. I'm not sure where the lines are going to be at. I'll tell you his averages. He's averaging 12.5 points this year and almost 11 rebounds. So you'll probably see his points and his rebounds a little bit bumped up from that season average. But the Wizards are giving up the most points and the most rebounds to the center position. So this is just a monster opportunity for Jalen Duren. A guy like Mark Williams got 24 rebounds and 21 points against this defense. So good opportunity here for him. Can't wait to see where his lines drop at. My 4th pick, I'm going back to D'Anthony Melton that I took a couple days ago, but I'm going over 7.5 rebounds plus assists. He's gone over rebounds and assists over 6 out of the last 8 games. And the Lakers give up the 2nd most rebounds and the 6th most assists to the shooting guard position. And I'm leaving out points because they give up the 11th least points to the shooting guard position. And Cam Reddish, who is questionable, is a very good defender with good size. He could create problems for someone like D'Anthony Melton. He'd make it tough for him to score. Before I get into this last pick, I just want to shout out my partners, Underdog Fantasy, Sleeper, and ParlayPlay. Use promo code FinalRound11 on any of these, and they'll match your first deposit up to $100. and there will be links in the description that'll take you straight there with the promo codes, and thank you to the people who use those. And my final picks can be Anthony Davis over 22.5 points. He's gone over this mark 3 out of the last 4 games. They've really been feeding the ball to him and getting him involved into the offense. You'll see before that, he wasn't doing so great. But the Sixers are giving up the 10th most points to the center position, and I looked up his history against Embiid with the Lakers, and the 3 games that he's played against Embiid with the Lakers, he got 23 points in the first one, and then the last 2 was 31 points and 31 points, going over this mark in every single one of these games. I can imagine this getting bumped up at least 1 point overnight. But what the Lakers are going to want to do is you want to get someone like Embiid in foul troubles, so you're going to feed it to one of your stars who's playing well. They're going to give Anthony Davis the ball, and they're going to hope that Embiid fouls, and you can keep him off the court. And it's going to be the same way on the other side of things with Embiid going up against Anthony Davis. So it's going to be a battle going back and forth. I like his recent history, and I like his history against the Sixers and Embiid, and what they've been giving up to centers over the years. So a lot of good things going for Anthony Davis. There will be more plays, more good plays that can be found overnight as more lines drop. I would just say be wary of that Pacers game. If you get another blowout, I know we use the excuse when a guy doesn't go over, it's because of a blowout, but we have to kind of pay attention to matchups like this where it could be obvious. But if you take an under on someone, then, if it's a competitive game, then, it probably go over. So if you'd like to discuss lines further as these come out, I have a Discord. The link is in the description. It's free. You can hop on in there, and you'll see other people making plays as they come out. And it takes me a lot of time to dig up this information. If you do well with it and you feel like giving back, I have a Cash App and Venmo in the description. You can donate back to the channel, and thank you to the people who do donate. I will say before I go off and start editing this, I did have Buddy Hield as a 6 pick over 17.5 points. That he's gone over in every single one of his matchups since he got put back in the starting lineup. And he even had 18 last game and didn't play in the fourth quarter, which was a blowout, and the Blazers are giving up the 5th most points to the shooting guard position. Everything looks great. I'm just, those blowout potential, they worry me. And I don't want to take 17.5 points, and then they go up by 20 early, and he's at 15, and then he doesn't play in the fourth quarter. When you have the right side of a blowout, you just got to have the right players who are making that blowout happen. And if you don't, they're going to sit as well. So that was one of the plays if you want to take it. I didn't want to just not tell you guys, but that was one that I was considering. It's just that blowout potential worries me. So God bless you all. It's the final round. I'll get this edited and out to you for the overnight. And if I have time tomorrow with all the plays out there, I'll see what I can do. So it's the final round. My name is Jordan. I will catch you on the next one. Bye.